Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got here. Forgiveness oil for some reason. Forgiveness. Need forgiveness. Somebody may need forgiveness. Alright. I don't know. There was a lot of music. The first song that came through was that song from the movie Armageddon. Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. And I remember I got Somebody Else by Flora Cash. There was just a lot of sad, sappy love songs that were pathetic. Love can be that way sometimes, huh? Alright, let's start out with Sweet Tea for the Soul. Spirit, may I have a... Spirit said no. We will not start out with that. We're going to start out with what is true about you. We need to know what's true about us. Spirit says we need to know what's true about us and we need to believe it. You are needed. Just as there are many parts to our bodies, so it is with Christ's body. We are all parts of it, and it takes every one of us to make it complete. For we each have different work to do, so we belong to each other, and each needs all the others. Romans 12:5. God, you have ways for each of us to contribute and make a difference. You've given us the gifts, strengths, and skills we need to serve. Show us how to use what you've entrusted to us to be who you've created us to be and to do what you've asked us to do. Thank you for including us in your purpose and plans. Amen. As I type these words, I'm wearing a green rubber bracelet engraved with 4 words. Gitsin girl and choose joy. Gitsin girl, whose real name is Sarah Frankel, went home to Jesus a few years ago after being homebound with illness, even though she was only in her 30s. And yet, from within her home's walls, she found a way to touch thousands of lives through her words. As she got ready to head home to Jesus, stories from all over the internet poured out, and our eyes widened as we realized how impactful Sarah's life had been, even more than we knew. Knowing Sarah changed me and my definition of limitations because she turned hers into opportunities. Sarah could have said, I can't even leave my house. I'm not needed. Instead, she lifted her focus to others and simply asked, who can I encourage today? Sarah's role in the body of Christ looked different than many others, and yet she beautifully and joyfully chose to fulfill it. We can all do the same. You are irreplaceable. What other parts of the body of Christ are doing isn't better, just different. You have something to offer that no one else can, and that's you. You're made for a God-sized dream. And I was thinking about this morning about how sometimes we look at other people's lives and we think, oh, you must be somebody special to God, or you must be incredibly blessed, or God must love you more than others, because they are, in your eyes and from your perspective, living in some kind of surreal fantasy world. But you're only seeing one dimension of a 3-dimensional creature. And I can almost promise you that you don't know what it took or what it is taking for that person to be in the position that they're in right now at this very moment. You might see them enjoying time at the beach or with their family, but you don't remember or you aren't privy to the parts where they walked the streets at night not knowing where they were going to sleep, looking for food, any way they could get it, using their body to get more drugs. There's so many things. And that's another song that came through. Even Angels Cry by Jelly Roll. You have no idea what it took for somebody to get where they are. So don't ever compare yourself to other people, because maybe you're not where they are, but you didn't have to go through what they had to go through to get what they have either. And so it's best to keep our eyes on ourselves and in our lane. Keep your eyes on your lane, because you don't know what it took for the person to the right or to the left of you to be who and where they are today. We each have our own special abilities, and it takes each one of us fulfilling our divine destiny to create the whole. So, what I want to do is get started here. I want to see what the virtues are that Spirit's working on in this collective. Respect, responsibility, loyalty, self-control, humility, peace, stewardship, and gentleness. So, ouch. Whew, somebody got burned. Baby, somebody got burned. Alright, so you're working on your money and the things that God has given you. Being responsible for those. You're showing respect. You're having to be responsible, loyal, have self-control, humility, peace, and gentleness. That's a lot. That's a lot. Use the red deck I'm hearing. Alright, Spirit, show me how you're working in this collective right now. What is it you're doing in this collective? Oh, there was a card turned over. There's a bunch of cards turned over. The Fool is here. Hope is in reverse. The Magician is here. I didn't do that, I promise you. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so the way Spirit's working is helping you to take a risk. Even though you feel like there's no hope, Spirit's helping you to take a risk and manifest something. Make something happen in your life. Fulicus is here with Gemini and Aries. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? How in the world those cards got turned over, I'll never know. You've been in hermit mode. You're soul searching. Spirit wants you to come out of hermit mode. You're hiding. Alright, and what's going to pull it together? There's going to be a tower that's going to bring you happiness. And a wheel. Oh, wow. A tower and a wheel? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alrighty then. So, we have Aries, the Fool, Ophiuchus, which is hope, Gemini, the Magician, Virgo, the Hermit. I kept trying to call him Taurus for some reason. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Leo, and then I have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Alright, let's look at the energy of the person that we're reading for. This is an interesting spread for sure. May I see the energy of the person or people that I'm reading for, Spirit? You're going to have a powerful realization that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Or some kind of event. Some kind of shaking up of the energy in your life. That's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And then there's going to be a Wheel of Fortune. Elk and the Dragon. Spirit, show me the energy of the individuals I'm reading for right now. May I see, please? What is the energy of those I'm reading for? Good, strong answers only, please. Good strong answers only. Thank you. Ooh, interesting energy. The otter in reverse, the zebra in reverse, the vulture upright, and the peacock. Alright, let's see what Spirit's saying here. We need to know what the otter is. The otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. But when you're out of balance, you're gloomy, you sigh, and you make silly excuses. Alright, now the zebra. That was it right there. Zebra. When out of balance, they're jaded, they're pouty, and vain. So you make silly excuses. You're pouty, jaded, and vain. And I kind of felt that. That's why I said what I did. And then we have the vulture. You're a guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When in balance, you clarify things and you reveal wisdom. So you're feeling left out, like you're not important, but Spirit said you're one of the most important things, and that is this vulture, the one that cleans up our messes. You reveal wisdom and you clarify things. If you're out of balance, you're dramatic and aggressive. So you could have a tendency to be aggressive. But today you're in balance. You're just pouty, vain, and make silly excuses. And then we have the peacock. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. You're confident and kind. So these experiences that you're going through right now that are making you pouty and vain and come up with petty excuses, silly excuses, that are making you so dramatic, you're learning to be wise and you're cleaning up the messes. This is a karmic cleanup. It's like you're cleaning up the karma of many lives. And you're going to be kind and confident at the end of all of this. That's what you don't see coming. That everything you're going through, all the hell that you're going through, and that you're feeling, right now you're feeling the hell that you're going through. And you might even realize that you're this vulture. You're the one that's having to clean up other people's messes. But Spirit said that's your purpose right now. That's the plan for you right now. And it's making you kind and confident. Alright, let's see what the sacred landscape wants us to know. Sacred landscape, what does the collective need to know? Pleasure and freedom. Pleasure and freedom. Inner peace and freedom. That's priceless. You can't put a price tag on that. I'm having trouble getting them to shuffle. success and freedom. I'm telling you, you're in for big wins. You're just having to clean up some karma right now, and it's not your karma either. It's other people's karma. You're going to have delight, power, miracles that are going to bring inner peace. You're going to have delight and power and miracles that are going to bring inner peace. And you're going to have to be flexible for this to happen. Be flexible. You're going to have delight and power. It looks like to me you're going to have powerful miracles in your life that are going to bring inner peace. And this is going to bring delight, but you have to be flexible in order for it to happen. Otherwise, you'll miss it. Alright, what else, Spirit? Let's find out how this happened. Oh, I'm being brave, breaking out the kipper for how this happened. I already know. How did this happen, Spirit? I'm hearing mausoleum. I'm seeing someone could have passed and they're buried in a mausoleum. Your community is here. This happened because of your community. What's being hidden? A great fortune. And what's being shown? High honor. And what's going to happen next? Ooh. A marriage, a false person, an occupation, and concern. You're married to a fake, a phony, and there's concern about their occupation and poverty. So maybe what they do doesn't make a lot of money, or it's not going to make a lot of money. I'm not really sure what to say just yet. We're going to pull some cards and find out how this happened. How did this happen? I'm being told to pull. You were fucking stressed. What was being hidden? That you were working out. Then you were going to sit back and relax because family shit was getting on your nerves. Alright, so you went to work out. Secretly you worked out and you were sitting back and relaxing, waiting for oral love in your future. And family shit was getting on your nerves. So you were either waiting for a communication from somebody or oral sex. And you had been working out. Alright, what's being shown? That's what was being hidden. Nobody knew that was happening. You're going to open your mouth and somebody's going to throw a tantrum. You may be the one that throws a tantrum. Because you're stressed and family shit's getting on your nerves. What's going to happen next? You're going to say, fuck your feelings. You need to keep your shit clean. You're hot, smart, you have a great ass, and you want to go on a real fucking date. So, you don't care about somebody's feelings. You just want to keep shit clean. You're hot, smart, and have a great ass, and you want to go on a real fucking date. Love the one you're with. This includes you. And interrupting is for assholes. Let them finish. So, you're stressed, you work out, and then you just relax. You work out, and you probably have like a man cave or a place where you relax. And you were waiting to talk to somebody, I think, or maybe somebody was going to give you a blowjob. I don't know. But your family was getting on your nerves. And when you opened your mouth to talk, a tantrum came out. So you were like, fuck your feeling, or somebody was like, fuck how you feel. I don't care how you feel. You need to keep your shit clean. All you ever do is make a mess. You made a mess of everything. And you're lucky to have me because I'm hot, smart, and I have a great ass. And I want to go on a real fucking date. But every time I turn around, that asshole's interrupting us. I'm trying to love you, but I'm also being very controlling, aren't I? Alright, so let's see if we can find out a little bit more about how this happened. Oh yeah, Spirit told me to be an energy oracle. Energy oracle, where art thou? Where is my energy oracle deck? Help me, Spirit, I can't find it. Energy oracle. Oh, I bet it's in here. Yep, there it is. Bring now, okay. Spirit said to look at this. Alright, show me what you want us to see. Somebody is envious and there's a strategy. Maybe you have a strategy and somebody's envious. You have envy and adored values. Who is jealous of other people's values? You're going to have a storm because of envy. So you're fixing to have a fight because of jealousy. Maybe within yourself. Alright, what message do you have? Hostilities came out in reverse with the temple path. So there is quite a bit of hostility showing up on this table. You're pissed off at your community, the people around you. Hostilities in reverse. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. And then Temple Path, number 12. That was number 26. Number 12. The Temple Path upright. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world. Your family members and friends, angels and guides are all loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. So let's connect with your higher self. Higher self, what message do you have about this? You've been through some hostilities, but it's leading you to your temple path. You've been cleaning up karma that you didn't even make. Messes you didn't even make, you're cleaning up. On the right path and worthiness. Alright, higher self, talk to the collective. What do you want the collective to know? Your higher self says you have fear. You need to take the first step. It's going to lead you to success. Right now, you're letting fear stop you. But if you'll just take that first step, it's going to lead you to success. Right now, you're feeling like a failure. How do they take the first step while they're so afraid? It says it's about forgiveness. Remember in the beginning I said forgive, I put on the forgive oil? You have to forgive. There's someone in your life that you need to forgive. And you're dreaming also. You might be having dreams about this person. Alright, so let's talk about forgiveness, shall we? Let's talk about forgiveness. What happened that we need to forgive, Spirit? Somebody was taking it slow. There was a lot of drama. And somebody was even telepathic. Like you could read people's minds, or you felt like you could. You felt like you could read other people's thoughts. And there was drama. Your family was getting on your nerves. What was being hidden? So, secretly, you had hit your breaking point. You were overthinking to the max. Everything was all in your head. You were acting unfazed because somebody got away. So, you were at your breaking point. You were tired of overthinking. Everything was swirling around in your head. But you were unfazed because somebody got away. Alright, what's being shown? That you feel helpless. And what's going to happen next? I love you in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Because it's not the right time. Why is it not the right time? Because somebody's learning their lessons. Can you show us what lessons they're learning? They think they're not for you. Why do they think they're not for you? Because you won't focus on yourself. You don't trust your intuition. You feel like you don't have any more chances at a divine union. So, I love you, but it's not the right time, and I'm learning lessons. The lessons that are being learned, if I turn them around, it's that something is not for you. Focus on yourself. Trust your intuition. You're going to get one last chance at a divine union. And how might that turn out? There won't be a love triangle because there's a dying love and you have regret. You're going to have regret because of a dying love that was in a love triangle. Clarify dying love. They will call in an epiphany. You don't realize that somebody's going to call. What are they going to call for? Because they're coming up with a strategy, but right now you don't need to force it. Alright, why don't you need to force it? Because they need to decide for themselves if the grass is greener over there. And what are they coming up with the conclusion of? They feel like they're not being guided. They feel desperate. Somebody's pushing their buttons while they're trying to heal from escaping. So they're trying to stay clean and get off of alcohol or drugs. They're trying to heal, but somebody's pushing their buttons because they're not divinely guided and they're making themselves out to be desperate. This is causing somebody not to be able to move on. Why do they feel helpless? Because they choose you, they're fighting it and they're having to self-please. And they're no longer a player. I think when you were together before they were a player. Alright, can I see a little bit more about how this happened? There was a lot of toxicity. And somebody has the courage to take action. somebody was in a lot of toxicity and they finally got the courage from Jupiter to take action. Remember I said Jupiter was coming through and giving gifts? Well, this person was given a lot of gifts in abundance. And the courage to take action when it came to toxicity. All right, what was being hidden? That they were healing. Secretly, they were healing. They had confusion and illusion from Neptune, and they were not using their higher self, had not been activated yet. All right, well, what was being shown? That they were going through the dark side of the moon, the dark night, the shadow side. Why were they going through the dark night? Because they were surrendering to the connection, purging, releasing, and becoming open to receive. And what's going to happen next? There's an Ace of Cups, but in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Because in the fall, this person is going to have a weakness. So, coming up in the fall, somebody might lose a baby. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's going to be a spark. Alright. Why is empowerment, strength in the Sun in reverse? Yeah, something's going to end. There's going to be an argument with somebody that they just met. And they're going to, yeah. There's going to be an argument and they're going to end this relationship. They're going to stop talking to this person. And then they're going to be guarded. Show me exactly why this is ending. Because somebody is growing up and they want to have a union. Clarify the union. They're awakening and remembering because of some dreams they've been having about how it hasn't been the right time and how they've had no self-worth. And now they want to take care of themselves. And what's going to be the outcome of self-care? They're going to stop romanticizing this relationship, express their truth, that they're no longer attracted to this person anymore. Why are they no longer attracted to them? It has to do with something new, like a home, and being closed off, guarded, and resistant to something new because of lack and doubt. So what's going to be their next move? They're going to have a Venus offer. Whew, that's a powerful offer. Something wouldn't change, so they're deciding to love themselves. They're watching somebody spying. It's a twin flame they've been avoiding because of fear. They're spying on a twin flame they've been avoiding because of fear. And it looks like they want to live with you. Or you wanted them to live with you, but they wouldn't. And they're going to make you an offer. Show me how this person feels about the collective, the one that's spying. There's tension because of somebody who wouldn't apologize. Why wouldn't they apologize? Because of chemistry, using your intuition, being open to receive, and having clarity. Clarity about what? The purging, the purifying, cleansing, healing, being cold-hearted, and having a second chance. So, they felt like there wasn't going to be a second chance, but you were using your intuition about them being open to receive this. So one of you feels like there's hope for this and one of you doesn't. Why would you feel like there's no hope? Because you're seeing your reflection in the mirror You were confused and you misunderstood something about getting established. What were they confused and misunderstanding? It had to do with boundaries and not clinging. Clarify boundaries and not clinging. That's why they weren't receptive, because of the boundaries. You must have set boundaries with this person and been like, don't cling to me, just back off and give me some space. So what's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's hoping you'll be clashing. What will actually happen? Somebody's going to make a confession about memories and why they ran. They're going to tell you why they ran from you and that they've been longing for this. Alright. Why did they run? Can you tell us why they ran? Because of a soulmate. They needed to do inner child work. They were working on their money. Alright. Where's the other person? The other person purged. There's somebody watching, or they're watching somebody, and they're refocusing in reverse. Why won't they refocus? Because they don't want to. This is their free will, and they want this to be on pause. They like being broke up. What's connecting you two? That there's a karmic partner and family. And what's going to be the outcome of between the two of you? The answer is going to be yes in reverse to a third party. Clarify yes in reverse to a third party. You're not going to have your big dreams. Why not? Because of divine feminine and a twin flame. The divine feminine and the twin flame came out in reverse. Why are they in reverse? Because there's going to be destruction that's going to bring them out of a situation they've been bound to. Clarify destruction. They were abandoned last fall. What's going to happen next, though? They're going to be at a crossroads. They're not talking to you or listening to you because they know you deceived them. Clarify the deception in the past. There was no justice because you wouldn't make an offer, because you were getting fucked up, you were getting high, and you wouldn't surrender to the connection. So what is going to happen for Divine Feminine? They're stuck, but they're not a victim. And they're mirroring you. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What do I need to know? So this person, there's a soulmate. Somebody's longing for balance in a past life love. Why are they longing for the past life love? Because of being married, practicing self-care, and an apology. Why is the soulmate here twice? Because of a new love that they have a lot of passion for. And what's going to be the result of the soulmate? Finances are a factor. You have a lot of chemistry. You can trust this person. You're going to have acceptance. You can have integrity. And there's a twin flame. So the soulmate has a new love that they have a lot of passion for. It's a true love. Their finances are a factor. There's chemistry between them. They can trust them. They're having to have acceptance and have integrity because of the twin flame that's true love and fate. So it looks like the soulmate is finally realizing that you have somebody new. And they want this to balance out. They must be married to your twin flame. Anything else we need to know here? It sounds like somebody's married to your twin flame and they're realizing that. You need to set boundaries. And you're going to have regret over children. Clarify the regret over the children. You need to wait. This is true love. What do you mean it's true love? It's fate. That there be support. Use your intuition and release this person. Somebody's unavailable. There's a friendship and you're on different pages. Alright, I'm going to put the soulmate back. And I'm going to put the twin flame back. Can you tell me what's fate? Forgiveness. Spirit said forgiveness. And it's the friendship. Whichever one is your friend, I guess. Clarify forgiveness. Warning. Decision. Unavailable. Warning. If you make a decision, somebody's unavailable, you have to be patient. Why are they unavailable? Because they're giving somebody a second chance. What's going to be the outcome of friendship? What about this friendship? You're going to go slow. Somebody has an obsession and they're awakening to the fact that they need to play hard, that this is protected. What do you mean play hard? There's an addiction. Be patient. You're on different pages. So it's like there's an addiction. And there's either they're with this twin flame or I'm not sure. Let's see if we can find out. Show me what's going to happen with this twin flame. What's going to happen with the twin flame? May I see, please? There's going to be balance with the past life love. Put away the computer. Alright, what about the soulmate? Go slow. Your finances are a factor. There's chemistry and an obsession. Who is the chemistry and obsession with? Wait. Somebody's on different pages. Why are they on different pages? Because of interference and self-care. What's going to be the outcome of the past life love? Acceptance, integrity, and trust when it comes to an addiction. Anything else we need to know? There's going to be healing when it comes to marriage. Outcome of that. Healing in marriage. Somebody is vulnerable. They need to apologize. You need to open up and apologize right now so you can have forgiveness when it comes to your twin flame and the addiction. Alright. I don't know what the marriage part's about. What would your best friend say here? Best friend, what would you say? Focus on progress, not for perfection, and press pause. So there's something you need to put on pause, or maybe it's been on pause, and you're going to take it off of. I don't know. What would the angels say they're doing here? You're bringing peace in your guardian angel. And joy. Anything else? There's a lot of fire. You have protection. Your thoughts are here when it comes to a relationship, prosperity, and healing with unity on the bottom of the deck. What would the twin flame, what would Divine Masculine say to Divine Feminine? Booty call. Where have you been my whole life? What would she say to him? I'm not a good person. I'm a shitty individual. And I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you. Okay. So one of you is in a relationship, but you want to have a booty call. And how are you? We haven't talked forever. Whoa. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. Alright. Can I get a message out of forecasters, please? There's a spirit guide that's helping you with your love life and luck. What else? You're going to get closure where you had passion. Your family is here with psychic abilities and finding. What are you finding? What are they finding? Freedom. You're going to get freedom somehow and trust. It looked like the twin flame was going to trust because of an addiction. There's somebody here who has an addiction. Alright. Let's look at your finances. What's going on with the divine masculine finances? They're going to be transportation, entertainment, a celebration, a mechanic, and something legal, or they're working on something legal. So somebody's going to give you a ride, you're going to have entertainment, you're going to celebrate, and you're working on something legal. Outcome of the legal? Outcome of the legal. It's going to go slow, but you're a phoenix rising, and then you're going to see something in the media. What are they going to see in the media? That if you'll be persistent, they're going to share and start something new. And it has to do with real estate and taking a risk. Alright, what about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine is having a conflict over their comfort, a designer, emotions, getting justice, and the office. What's going to be the outcome of that? They're going to have good luck when it comes to a laborer, and they're not going to have any more setbacks. Outcome. Somebody's going to be promoted. Somebody's growing up. They're planning on being in leadership. And they have new gifts being activated. Anything else about leadership we need to know? It has to do with doing odd jobs, a counselor, and a rebel. And the underworld on the bottom of the deck. Alright, may I have one of these, please, for whoever this reading might be resonating with? I would like one, please. Perfect. Okay, we've been seeing these quite a bit for you. 14. Bright destiny. It's okay to feel unclear or even confused about what's happening in your life or within you at this time. It's like that because you're going through soul growth. Things will become clear in time. For now, however, let the process happen. Fear can make us try to force something that isn't quite ready yet. Don't try to impose a meaning, take action, or understand it all prematurely. Don't think too hard. When the time's right for you to act, you'll know. It's okay to relax and trust that the moment of clarity will come when the time's right. And then number 17, you are the light, says this. You are going through spiritual initiation. This is happening because you are ready for it, even if it doesn't always feel that way. The way to pass the test is to rely on the light within you. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe that things will not work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it is doing. There are great and beautiful things meant for you, and no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you in the perfect way at the perfect time. Keep your faith in the light. All will be well. All right, who are you talking to, Spirit? XGYNBDP number 1. CAIPMCJ number 7. JDPWURT number 6. WMBNUSN number 6. NCCOLLG number 7. YWECEMZ number 10. LAKYLVH number 9. DANHYWD number 6. Alright, may I have trinkets, please, from this side? Oops. I just had a red marble that went way over there. A compass. Every journey starts with a single step. A skeleton. We all have skeletons in our closet. A butterfly, a butterfly, a butterfly, a cat, an elephant, Archangel Michael, a triangle or an arrowhead, a seahorse, they mate for life, a Mayan calendar, a squid or an octopus, a big old flower, and a starfish. Alright, trinkets from this bowl, please, Holy Spirit. Another red marble. 2 big old skeleton keys. A piece of quartz crystal. This is an evil eye. Keeps evil jealousy away. A military pendant. Never, never give up. Believe in love. Live, laugh, and love. I'll hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. A horse and a skeleton hand. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this reading and that you got at least a little something out of it. If you did, please like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you don't mind, share the content, even if just by word of mouth. And let somebody else know about us. Alright, you guys, I love you and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye.